Hey KP, this is Richard, and I just wanted to send you a video about the strategy. As you can see, I do use Ninja. Um, this is strategy version 5, which I put in the email or put there on BMT. I'm going to assume that you know how to set all this up and import and do charts and so on and so forth. Um, what we do is we optimize every week, and then we just run with those numbers. Um, I use a I use the pH genetic optimizer that I obtained on BMT. Um, if you can't find that, I can just send you a copy of it. I've got it saved on my desktop as a zip file. But that's what we use. Um, and I believe I put some of the strategy parameters in a couple screenshots there. But if you can't find it, just let me know, and I'll send it to you. On the week of March 17th through the 21st, we ran let's see, let me set this up. Okay, on that week, it was the rear end of the TF314 contract, and what we usually do is we just open this up, set this to our optimized time frame, which was 8 minute, and I have a custom session template which I haven't installed yet, so just for the sake of this video you could just run it default 24/5, although it'll throw things off for you. We generally trade it Monday through Friday, just 9 to 5, and then shut it off. Again, just for the sake of the video, you can check it out here, and just apply that. On the strategy, we got this here. It's already on here, but we just use one. It exits on the close, accept all entries, one entry per direction, a slippage of one. Obviously, enable. We do calculate on bar close, and there's some people feel that this is not good, but this is how we have this set up to work. You do miss some trades, but overall it does pretty well. Then for that week, as I mentioned, we used 61 on the CGO parameters. Set the median to true, and exit at end time true, and then real time. I've already got this set up, so we can just click OK. Sometimes the color of the CGO is hard to see, so if you just go to indicators, main, click on the color there, scroll down. I just go to the bottom and pick fuchsia. It just makes it easier to see. And basically how this works is 3 conditions have to be met for long to take place, and then likewise 3 more conditions for a short to take place. They have a displacement, a gray displacement band across here horizontally, and for a long to occur, these green bars have to extend up out of there beyond the 0.382, which is the threshold. You also have to have a blue vertical band here, and then your signal line here, the fuchsia line, has to be above the blue line. And when those conditions are met, it takes along. Likewise on the short side, let's see if I can find you a condition here. Like here, not a very good short at all, but the fuchsia line is below the blue line. You've got the red vertical band, and then you've got your red bars outside of your negative 0.382 displacement band, or horizontal band there. So essentially we ran with an 8-minute chart, and the CGO set at 61 the entire week of the 17th through the 21st. And then on the next week, the 24th through the 28th, our optimization showed that the 8-minute was still a favorable time frame, so we stuck with that, and then we changed our CGO to 53. Both of those weeks were profitable in my mind. Trading one contract, we ended up with a net of about $4,000. Drawdown. Now, what I consider drawdown is how much this is going to go against me on a trading day, between 9 and 5. NinjaTrader throws out this average, which is why I tried it. It's sort of misleading, which is why I tried to just run with this live, in sim mode, and determine that for myself, because sometimes I would get it would say my average, trying to think of the acronym they use, the adverse, max adverse excursion. We would say the average is like, $175. Well, a few times I saw it at like $600 or $700, and I didn't bother diving into how they calculate that. I just thought, you know what, this is not, this is not realistic. I'm just going to run it on my own and see what this does. But these 2 weeks, I think we had a drawdown one day where it went against us about $400. But the strategy ended up being right, and that trade came back before the day ended. The following week, we had, I think it was on Tuesday or maybe Wednesday, the 25th or 26th, we had a period like it just lost all day long, and I think it racked up like $1,200 in losses, and it was very disconcerting. But like the next day, it it gained all that back, and then like 300, I think. So we've got some potential tweaking to do here, but nonetheless, I think this is a good building block, so to speak. So I would appreciate any insight, suggestions, any feedback or input at all. As I said, it's one person can't do everything. So at any rate, I hope all this makes sense to you. And if you have any questions, just shoot me an email or something. And if you have any info on Excel sheets, I'd love to hear your suggestions, or if you can recommend some links on BMT, that'd be great. Uh, and likewise, anything about recording and playback. I do know about Market Replay, but as far as I know, it's only 1 day, and that's a real pain in the ass. Um, I did look at just recording live data, like trying to record, these past 2 weeks, so that I could share it with people. But I emailed NinjaTrader support and said, look, I'm having some issues here, and went through all the instructions. I've got the manual and the help guidance and so forth. But I tried recording like an hour, and then I shut it down, went back to check it out, and I had nothing. And the guys at NinjaTrader just said, well, let it run for an entire day and then go back and check it. And I said, well, what's the difference? I mean, are you telling me that I can't run this for an hour and then verify that it works? And of course, I didn't get a response. But nonetheless, if you have any info about that, about how to make this work, or if you do indeed have to let it run all day and then check it, if you can't check it, um, if you can't let it just run an hour and then check it for some reason, I'd love to hear why or why not. So hope all this makes sense to you, and if you have any questions, just shoot me an email. Thanks.